Oh
What's good, everybody? We're back. We're here for the New Year's Eve show. We're back. We're gonna kick 2020 in the ass and get it the hell on out of here.
with both feet.
As always, sitting to my immediate left is my man D.
What's up? Happy New Year. Happy New Year almost.
As you can see on the screen, coming via satellite is Mr. Timmy T.
What up?
And of course, I'm Big L. And this is our New Year's Eve edition of We Said What We Said. We hope everybody's out there being blessed, being safe. And as I just said before, we're going to talk about some topics. We're going to bring on some guests. And we're going to kick 2020 in the ass one good time and send it the hell on out its way.
Oh yeah.
What's going on, fellas? What's good?
Oh man, chilling, man. How was y'all's holiday, man?
Christmas was good. Christmas was good, man. Didn't get to get together like normal, but I did get to spend it with some immediate family, both my sons and my daughter-in-law and my mother. So did a little cooking. Aunts and godmother came over, got some food. So we saw some family, but we didn't get to gather like normal.
Yeah, I ain't do much. I ain't do much, man. I got drunk as shit, I ain't. Yeah, I ain't. I ain't got a whole lot. They ain't got a whole lot to do no more. You know what I'm saying?
It's hard when you get grown kids, ain't it?
Man, it is, man. You don't. It don't hit as hard no more. It's just like another day. I was glad to be all work. That's it.
Yeah. I was just thinking that like it's hard. It's hard to if you got older kids, man. And basically, the only thing you do is just you kind of take the fun out of it. You just give them money or
give money
or something like that for them. Yeah.
And that's all they want anyway. Shit.
Yeah.
I'm
give them a call.
The time off. I gotta say that.
Yeah, I've been off for a minute, man. Been doing a little traveling, man. Trying to get away a little bit, man. Trying to broaden my horizons a little bit.
Yeah.
That's a new glass. Look at it.
That's a new glass. It looks spiffy now. It looks spiffy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It looks smart. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie.
Look though, you know what though, man. Today, man, we hopefully we got two special guests that's gonna come on with us. We're gonna have Miss Latoya Warren Heath again from Sassy Shooters.
Okay.
I think he's trying to put together a meet and greet, try to get membership, and still educate people on firearm safety. And also, man, I don't know if people been keeping up with the story. We're gonna have Miss Tenica Shannon, and if I'm correct, I think she's the mother of the young man that was killed in High Point at a funeral. So she was on. If people paid attention, she was on Channel 12 News the other night, and she's been out here, just trying to seek justice for her son's murder. And I think she's going to come on and join us as well. But man, reflecting on 2020, let's get our reflections out, man, before we get too deep, man. Reflections.
Man, for me, man, 2020 was a motherfucker. It started off bad. I lost my mom early in 2020. Shit, seemed like it went downhill from that point on, man. But I woke up every day of 2020, so I can't knock that. I know sometimes we think that we got the biggest mountain to climb, but I know a lot of people had a lot worse than me, man, and I respect it. And I'm trying to visualize it. I'm trying to accept that. Yeah, if you think you had it bad, you know what I'm saying, imagine what somebody else had. So I'm good, man. I'm just getting over these holidays. This is my year first. It's my first year of my life without my mom. So I'm just working on that, man. Shit, like I said, Guinness got me through it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Little bootleg got me through it, but but I'm leaving that in 2020. Now I'm saying I'm gonna refocus. I had my pity party all of 2020. 2021 is gonna be strong for our platform here. We're gonna get out and we're We're gonna sell ourselves to these people. You know, it's gonna be strong for every one of you guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm wishing that on you guys, your families to be strong, man, and I'm gonna be the best me I can be. You know,
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
everybody can't be Jordan. You know, if I gotta be Pippen, I'm gonna be Pippen. I'm gonna be the best Timmy that I can be. So that's what I'm going big and better than last year. That's
Yeah.
it.
I'm straight Dennis Rodman in 2021.
No, that's right. Dressing all.
I'd be damn.
So
There you go.
what's your reflections for 2021?
The biggest reflections, man, have to do with, you know, the changes in the world that happened to us starting in March,
Yeah.
and you know, it seemed like in March this whole country changed, this whole demeanor changed. You know, I lost a lot. I lost people who were Facebook friends or who I thought were good people.
Yeah.
You know, turned to be people that people that throw you under the bus, stab you in the back, whatever. Of course, that we got this thing going, this podcast that we started, and we are 6 months into this thing now.
Yeah.
And and of course, you reflect on 2020 took a lot of people. I know it took a lot of people. With COVID, taking a lot of people that you don't know, and then it took a lot of people that you do know.
Yeah.
And so, this has really been a year to be more thankful for the people that you have in your life and the things that you have, rather than what you want or what you didn't get. For me, it's never about making a New Year's resolution. I like to call it a new life resolution.
Okay.
I want to do things that affect my life in a positive way. This podcast is a big part of that. So 2020 been a bitch, just to put it that way.
Oh yeah.
And here we are. I'm still here, still blessed to still be here to see the end of the year, and I'm just looking forward to a new day, and make every day count.
Yeah. Oh man, for me, man, 2020 was, like I said, man, it was rough. It was a rough one. It started off rough. I say that it was a hard impact, and then all of a sudden it got to be normal for it to be hard. You know what I'm saying? Y'all feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It became a norm to deal with everything we had to deal with. But at the same time, man, it was a year of growth. Like for me, spending more time with family, getting to know one another and people in my family, and just being around them more, because with this COVID thing, you basically confined yourself around family because that was a safe zone. And for that right there, that was like tremendous in my growth. Yeah, that was tremendous in my growth. New opportunities, new ventures. This podcast thing was something that was way out of my element, but
Mine too.
yeah, all of our, it was out of our element. I mean, we always been the life of the party. That was always us. You know what I'm saying? Timmy come in breakdancing. Me and you just be, it was always we were always people persons. You know what I'm saying? We were always that person that everybody we attracted people because of our personalities.
Right.
But this right here was just a straight different platform for us to take on. It was a rough platform for us to take on because we touched on topics that people were scared to talk about, but we felt there was need to be talked about. And man, I've grown from this. I mean, like Monte lost some, gained some.
Yeah.
Yeah. And,
lost a lot, but
yeah, lost a lot. But at the same time, the ones we lost, we didn't need that baggage no way.
Yeah.
That was part, in our opinion, that was part of the issues of this country.
Yeah. I think that's probably what they're scared to hear the truth, and I think we was We spitting the
Exactly.
truth. So.
And so, you know, and then for like just us, we were always boys. But this right here done brought all us closer.
Yeah.
Oh
Because
yeah.
you know, we talk about some intimate stuff in ourselves to each other.
Oh
And we
yeah.
sharing it with other people. Without going too deep, we sharing it with other people. You know, so that for me was uplifting. It's exhilarating to a point. It eases the weight that we carry around every day.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Word.
But hey, it's the right word.
I was
But
gonna
you know,
let that go, man. I was gonna let him have that.
but it's lessening all this baggage and weight that we carry on through all the struggles we didn't carry on through life and throughout this year, man. Just this little bond that we got amongst ourselves, man. It's helping me grow, and I appreciate you, brothers, man. And to the end of earth, I got y'all's back. You know that.
Yeah, appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, Bruce.
All right, appreciate you too.
Yeah, man. Definitely appreciate you. And you know, you and the missus inviting us
Oh, yeah,
into
man.
your home.
Oh yeah.
To
Oh
do
yeah.
this. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
By the way, we're gonna have to set up a spot. We're gonna have to get us a studio because I think Cicely gave us the I'm gonna have to get the exact date. She gave us a time.
That's all right.
Yeah.
We need
Hey, you know what?
anyway.
Hey, you know, Lawrence gave us some. Lawrence said we
Yeah,
can use the shop.
Hey,
Yeah.
barbershop.
Yeah,
And one more reflection, man. The support that we got for the Colton Toy Drive.
Yeah.
Man, to this day, I'm overwhelmed with joy from the people that supported that, man. And it continues to support. It was overwhelming, man. And that just is a testament to say that what they see in us. They didn't see three brothers trying to take something from them and pocket ourselves. They knew what we was gonna do with it. And we did it, you know what I'm saying? So I know for a fact next year it's gonna be bigger and better. We're gonna have a team next year.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we're gonna start this early and have a team.
Yeah.
And on that same level, I'm gonna go ahead and I think of some people that weren't pleased. I know we had a couple people that wasn't happy about some of the things that occurred during the toy drive. And what I ask people to do is if you think I can almost guarantee that we please more people than we displeased doing a toy drive.
I can guarantee this.
Yeah,
we reached 80-some kids, and I guarantee you 80-some kids were pleased.
Yeah, and I mean, if somebody has a personal issue or anything like that they didn't, man, just reach out, man, and talk, because more than likely it was just a misunderstanding. I mean, I know it wasn't anything malicious on any of you guys.
If we're on the same wavelength, it wasn't even a misunderstanding. It was the point of you got missing, and we got stuff we got to do. We don't work for you. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. We put it out there, and things didn't happen according to what your criteria was. So don't come at us wrong like we didn't do what you said. First of all, I do what I do. I do what I say I do. No other grown man can give me orders and tell me what to do. So I'm gonna put that out there. First of all, I don't know about y'all, but can't no grown man tell me what to do. I
mean, just like, you know, if the funds weren't given to anybody or the gift wasn't given to anybody, we didn't receive the gift. So it was, I guess it was a no harm, no foul type of thing. I thought it was.
At the end of the day, I think that we did good because the people that did come forward wanting that gift didn't fit that, and they were basically they were shiesty. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what you don't want to
put nobody shiesty on you like that. So we was basically trying to look out, but some people didn't see it like that. But it's okay, man. They, that's water under the bridge. We all didn't say we had to say about that, and we done made up, and we good.
All right. I mean, as you know, I just want.
Y'all done?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
I'm done with it. So
yeah. I mean, the way your shoulders swelled up just now, I thought you were gonna get into it like
Still
what's them
treat Yankee
cats?
with the
What's
fan
what's
on.
them cats? What's them cats' name? And what's them sweet boys in ATL? What's their names?
Man, y'all done went back to them.
Hey, that was part of 2020, wasn't it? That was part of
Yeah.
2020.
That was a Red Cup Rants, the Red Cup boys.
ATL.
Oh,
The Atlanta Falcons still play football?
They got one more week.
Yes, that's
One
it.
more week.
Them and the Redskins.
Oh.
So I wasn't gonna say nothing, but
Hey,
You said one more week. I was just putting it out there.
We still got a chance.
How about this? How about we discuss the Dwayne Haskins situation?
Yes, let's do it.
Now I posted the other day on my page, my personal page, some comments that ESPN analyst Booger McFarland had to say in regards to the Dwayne Haskins situation. I personally, Booger made some great points. And in the comments, a lot of people didn't think he made good points. You think he was trying to, I guess, call out all of the young black athletes. My opinion with that, man, is Booger McFarland is a guy who's played in the league. He's been there. So his words are going to carry more weight than somebody who hasn't played in the league, as far as I'm concerned. There's a certain way that, and Booger's an old school guy. There's a certain way that he thinks things should be done. And as far as Dwayne Haskins goes, in my opinion, he's a kid who was drafted to Washington. I think he played his high school ball there. So, it's like you the man in your hometown there.
Yeah.
He had a great opportunity. And I get for whatever reason he didn't take it as seriously.
Yeah.
And like Booger said, we as fans, we on the outside looking in, we see the NFL as a game. When actually the NFL is a business.
Absolutely.
And if you don't perform, you being paid millions of dollars to work basically 6 months out of the year playing a game. So, you're a professional athlete. You have to conduct yourself as a professional athlete.
Yeah.
If he wanted to have a party with strippers, hey, no phones. Nobody got no phones in here, nothing. That way, ain't no evidence. But, when you do stuff like that, you still the face of the franchise. I'm a Cowboys fan. We all know the issues that Zeke had a couple of years ago. They sat Zeke ass down for about 6 games. You ain't seen Zeke do nothing yet. They ain't saying it's out of him, but he's been straight so far. And so I'm hoping Haskins does get another opportunity in the league, but maybe not Washington, not being in your hometown might work best for you. Maybe you need to change the scenery.
Yeah.
Dallas need a quarterback.
And get yourself together.
What? Being that I'm a Washington fan, and being that since I was a baby, man, always been a Washington fan.
Here we go.
For me, when we drafted Haskins, I saw opportunity for this kid because he was a great athlete, in my opinion. And all this stuff is my opinion. He was a great athlete at Ohio State. I feel like he should have stayed in Ohio State because he only played 1 year. He should have stayed at Ohio State a little bit longer. But because at that time, if y'all think about it, that era of Ohio State teams coming back to back to back to back, they were stacked every year. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, if you were a quarterback and you could throw the ball 75% of the time accurate, you're going to be a star because look at the receivers that was coming out of Ohio State. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, his numbers were good that year he played, but he should have stayed because at one time, the most important thing about being in the NFL, like you said, is a business. You got to have that personal maturity instead of this game maturity.
Yeah.
You got to have that personal maturity because it is a business. When you're picked or drafted to a team, or signed to a team, they're saying that we are signing you, giving you this amount of money, and you are going to perform on the field and off the field, according to the contracts of this negotiation. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? This is what you have to do.
Even in off
season, you are assigned. You can't go out here and get on a Hayabusa and go 200 miles an hour. You can't go out here and sell weed to your homeboys in the off season. You can't do that. You're not supposed to do that. That's part of the NFL brand. It's not just, okay, but the on season I'm this and this and that. No, man, you can't do that. When you get assigned, for me personally, I don't know about nobody else, but I ain't never made $1 million.
No.
So if they was to assign me for $1 million and say, look, you can't go to the strip clubs. You can't do things that can hurt you. Okay. I'm sitting at home playing Xbox.
Hey, man.
I bring strip club to me.
Well, you bring the strip club to you, but you won't be doing. But see, he had a level of immaturity, man. It was a lot of things. Like after a loss, he would go in the locker room and say, "Man, I threw for such and such. Yeah. I did this. Y'all the ones who did this." So the veteran players in the locker room was the ones saying, "Look, man, this kid, man, he can't be a captain.
Yeah,
he a team player." And then not following when he was sick. He didn't go to the doctors like they told him to. He didn't stay at home in quarantine like they told him to. He didn't come to the practices like they said he could after he was released from the doctors. Mm-hmm. So the team fined him for that. And still, you wasn't trying to bond to people trying to mentor you. So the veterans were like, man, this dude ain't doing right. So you get another opportunity. You lose the game because you played terrible because you hadn't prepared. You know what I'm saying? You hadn't prepared. You played terrible. Then you go to the strip club celebrating after it, knowing that the NFL has protocols in place for NFL players to wear a face mask at all times when they're not in the game situation. They have to wear a face mask. And you in the strip club throwing money without a mask on after a loss. So you bring this negative attention to yourself, to the team. Going into a playoff opportunity week. Then you play that game absolutely awful. Awful. You get benched. And in the NFL regulations, if you are the starting quarterback of a game, you are required to do the post-game interviews. Regardless if you get benched or not, you're required to do interviews. Yeah. This cat got dressed and went home. We'll sit there and say, "Oh, I didn't know I had to do it because he finished the game." Immaturity. So this is like 4 times that they've been dealing with this. And if you're not showing growth after they sit down and talk to you about going to the strip club with no mask on and you made an apology, then you come out and do something else. How many times do you get? How many opportunities do you get? You know what I'm saying? Some people just don't get it. What's the running back that was in San Diego that's in jail now for murder? When Natron what's his name?
I think you're talking about Hernandez.
He's tight end. Hernandez. No, it's another one. Not Hernandez.
You're talking about yeah.
Came from Nebraska.
What was his name? God.
Lawrence Phillips. No.
He got a lot of trouble.
Back in the day.
Yeah, came from Nebraska.
Then he died. Then Lawrence Phillips died.
Committed suicide, right?
Now Lawrence Phillips died.
Lawrence Phillips, ain't he?
Yeah, he committed suicide also. Yeah, he got drafted, got into the league, did all kind of crazy stuff, went to jail for murder. You know what I'm saying? Old boy from the Saints, he out here date raping people.
Man, I'll tell you.
I mean, dude, you know these guys, man, just.
I mean, a lot of these elite athletes, man, ever since they were born, ever since they put on pads, they got treated differently because they were elite athletes. If you're an elite athlete, 12, 13 years old, you already know that you're elite athlete. You're better than everybody. You're stronger and faster than everybody. And they never heard no. All people saw was a payday. And it was like, man, this guy can get us to the league, so we're gonna let him do whatever he wants to. And then when you become an adult and you have that cushion, you have the people that's from your hometown, like, oh man, that's Mont, man. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he tore the club up, but don't worry about it. It's Mont. We don't have it anymore. Then all your imperfections, they come out and they show, man. And these guys just not ready, man. their maturity level is not matched where they are socially. They are like you said, the face of society, and they have money, man. You can do whatever you want to with money. You get in a whole lot of trouble with money because you can go to places that you ain't got no business going and acting a fool, and that's what they do, man. They just go and go and go and never heard no before. So,
but here's the thing, though. I understand. I get your point, and that's correct. But as a black athlete, just like as a black man, we have to be that much better.
Oh yeah, but that's all.
Him as a black athlete, black quarterback, he got a spotlight on him. Washington is one of the big city teams, so you got a spotlight on you. You got your hometown supporting you. Like Booger said, you got to treat it as a business. You got to work. You got to be concerned more about getting better.
Getting paid,
as a player,
and getting paid, getting that paid.
If you play well,
you get
the money will come.
Yeah,
the money will come.
You got to follow them rules, man. You got to follow the rules in that business. That's just like you going to work and not wearing your PPE. If your PPE
don't get fired,
you won't get fired.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So he didn't do it, man. But
so I really hope he gets another opportunity. I'm sure if he stays out of trouble. And just kind of works on his game.
What flavor is that?
That's lemonade.
Ooh, you got the real lemons in it.
What's that? Person?
Yes, sir. That's lemonade right there. That's all. At Johnson, son.
She had the pickles.
I ate the pickles this morning, man. I'm doubling back. I bought as much liquor as I could.
New Year's Eve?
Nah, I ain't gonna say I'll be there. I'm gonna set my alarm for New Year's Eve. When I'm chilling, I'm out here dolo. I'm just
so let's talk about this before Latoya come on. She ain't come on. She'll come on whenever she's ready. Come on, she can come on.
Yeah.
Stimulus package, $602,000. So I saw an article came across on NBC News. Mitch McConnell made $3,300 and something dollars yesterday. So basically, a day he made $3,000 a day. This is Mitch McConnell's salary, basically. And he didn't want to give the American people $2,000 for one payment for the year. He didn't want to do it. How do you feel about that?
You ain't got the right president coming in. That's why you ain't get it.
Damn. He went off.
If you had
I'll just put it out there.
That was in there before, probably wouldn't be no problem.
Oh, I see what you're saying. He fighting. Okay. Oh, they barracking him. They're gonna barack him. Everything he wants, they're gonna go against.
And this goes back to us being more knowledgeable about our senators and our elected officials locally.
Yeah.
Because, those are the guys that are really running things. President can suggest this or want to do that, but
I actually put a middle finger up.
Yeah, I see that. Put the finger up. But for me, though, I'm like, for me,
fucking up a damn thing.
Think about this. The United States government has the capability and the funds to give every person in the United States $20,000. They have it. They have the availability to give everybody in the United States $20,000.
Okay.
How about this?
But what I'm saying, although, don't you think if they gave everybody in the United States $20,000, that's going to turn the economy around? Because people,
them dope boys gonna be buying them rims. Them dope boys, they gonna be flipping.
You fussing at the computer, not the camera.
Oh, man,
I know you saw that. You saw that. You looking at me. You looking at me. Don't look at me.
I'm gonna tell you what the bad
look at me in my eyes like that.
Look, I'm gonna tell you about the bad part of this is because I'm looking at. I want to see his face. I want to see his face. I see y'all's face, man. I like interaction.
We need a screen out there.
Yeah, I'm looking at. I got it. Hey man,
No, but
He's looking in my eyes like this. Hey.
listen, I'm touching your wrist, looking at feeling your
You gonna do that? I'm gonna need another drink.
I know, right? But if you gave everybody $20,000, the economy would change because somebody, you're right. Them D boys gonna go get loud.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And people will start spending. You know what I'm saying? The housing market will increase. So people gonna take the $20,000 and buy that dream house they want.
Absolutely.
The auto industry is gonna change because people. You don't think so?
Some people will. Some people ain't. Some people gonna keep paying $8 a month and take that $20 and buy Jordans and all the crab.
You're right. Yeah, you're right.
Red Crab gonna be when the Red Crab play gonna be booked up. You gonna be able to get in there like income tax time.
You gonna have a 2-week wait for Red Crab.
Well, I'm gonna put it out there. I'm gonna look at the cameras. I'm gonna look where the camera. I'm gonna look at the camera. The stimulus package doesn't bother me because I don't qualify for it.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't qualify, you live in.
So it don't bother me. I don't get y'all shit. Don't get no more with shit. Give me some. Don't get nobody shit. Give me some.
Why don't we? I would rather see people. I would rather see rather than give us $20,000, give us free healthcare.
True. Yeah, absolutely. I would take that. I would take that because right now I pay out the roof.
Give us free healthcare.
I pay out the roof.
Put like a cap on insurance premiums. You know what I mean? Like your life insurance and when I say a cap is as far as how much you have to pay out of pocket.
Got you. So you're saying for like $1 million policy, you pay $2,500?
Not even that. For $1 million policy, let's say you're paying $50 a month for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Because as you get older, you're gonna need that insurance more.
Oh yeah.
And that's when they start to charge more as you get.
Absolutely.
Hey, keep it the same all the way through.
While we're on that subject, for all y'all that's looking and listening, get you some life insurance.
Burrow insurance.
Please. Please.
Life insurance. Get it now. You can get it for you can get like a 500,000, 600,000 policy for like $70 a month.
Let me put this and look, and what you guys don't understand is that you're gonna die. I can guarantee you're gonna die. You know what I'm saying? And why not leave? Why not leave something with your family? I mean, I drink. You drink with your insurance. You drink with a $200,000 life insurance policy, and imagine what they would do for your family. I encourage anybody that has a mortgage to get life insurance on your mortgage. When you die, it pays your mortgage off. Any loan that you have, do that. Don't leave your family in a hole. When I hear people all the time, I ain't leaving them. That's the time. That's the black man's lottery. Life insurance should be the black man's lottery because every person gonna die. You leave your family with something. I mean, a base funeral is $12,000. I mean, that's with nothing. That's with nothing. That's doing nothing. Yeah, that's doing nothing, man. And I'm not saying spend a whole lot on funeral, but I'm just saying the least you should have is $50,000. That way you can replace that person's income for a certain amount of time that if you lose that person. If I die, I mean, honestly, and I hate to say this is crazy. I mean, I have insurance outside of work, but I'd rather die while I'm working. You know what I'm saying? Because the insurance I have at work is yes. I mean, so I mean, I don't want to die now, but I'm going to die. I recommend to have as much insurance as you can afford comfortably. I don't want you to be. You shouldn't be mortgage. You shouldn't be mortgage poor or anything like that. But I do as much insurance as you can possibly afford and live. I would request it, especially if you drink. You out here riding. If you a dummy, if you doing stupid shit, have some insurance. Because I'm tired of these GoFundMe's. You know what I'm saying? I saw Ecstasy from Houdini, man. He had a fucking GoFund. There's no reason in the world that he should have a GoFund. And then on that same level, these other dudes, and I ain't getting that topic, but I'm just saying there's a further topic. Where are the people that's doing the right shit? This guy was a prominent rapper. He helped a whole lot of guys' career out. Why should he have a GoFund? I mean, he gave Jermaine Dupri, he let him dance on tour with him. It should be not. This man don't have to have no GoFund. I'm paying for his funeral. Where those guys at? You know what I'm saying? Where those guys at?
Exactly.
Yeah, we don't do that, man.
While we on that topic, man, send prayers to Ecstasy and Joe Clark.
Hey, Joe Clark.
And my man, Shabba-Doo, wasn't it?
Shabba-Doo.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Now,
man, we getting old.
COVID related.
I know the lady from Gilligan's
Ginger Ann. No, Mary
Ann.
She was
the short thick one. No, not Miss Howe. Miss Howe was a short thick one.
I don't know. I ain't really watching.
Come on, that player.
Miss Howe was sitting on something.
Man, who didn't like Gilligan's Island, man?
I didn't, man. Now, Morticia, Adam's Family, though.
and yes.
Man, but but for everybody.
Let me say this though. Yeah. Getting back to the insurance, and I think Timmy can probably speak on this a lot more. If you carry, get some shooter's insurance.
Yeah. Yes, please do that. That will save you. That will save you. And I'm not telling you to be afraid, but if you shoot somebody, even if you think it's justified, just shut the hell up until you have a lawyer there. Don't say anything. You can't get in any more trouble than you're already in if you don't say anything. But you can definitely say something to get yourself in more trouble. So don't say anything. You're not fighting police. It's like I do not want to speak to anybody until my attorney comes. That's it. Shooter's insurance is really good, and you need to look into that. It's not really expensive, but it's worth every penny. If you're in a situation where you have to use your weapon in self-defense or whatever manner, it's always good. So I recommend that completely. But outside of that, do not run your mouth. If you shoot somebody, I don't care if they came in your house. Any word you say can absolutely, they will. And ask you a question like, "Were you scared?" You're like, "No, I wasn't scared. I had my gun." So if you weren't scared and if you weren't afraid, then you didn't feel like your life was in jeopardy. So it wasn't a defense shooting. So they'll use your words against you. And I'm not a lawyer by any means, but I know just shut the hell up sometimes.
So what you saying is they say he's scared? You be man, I thought he told me
I was being shit. I peed and shit on myself. At the same time, and fart. That shit running down my leg as we speak. And I tell my brother, I'm scared. I'm still scared.
Yeah. I need my attorney.
Yeah, that's it. I ain't got nothing to talk to y'all about. I'm talking about I see y'all. I need to talk to my lawyer.
Yeah, this ain't first 48. I need my attorney.
Yeah. I want a cigarette.
She said she's
Say you want a cigarette.
Don't take that cigarette. Don't take cigarette.
You get a cigarette or some Doritos. You see a motherfucker eat some Doritos. That will be some chips out of a bag. It's over, son.
Well, she said she's gonna be on shortly. She was trying to go somewhere where it was quiet on, but she said she will be on. But yeah, man. But going back to politics, Trump is almost out. And he's still
I guess.
Did we really expect him to go quiet? As I said before, I want him when the 20th rolls around, January 20th. I want him to be like, I ain't going no motherfucking place. That's what I'm gonna see. That's when I'm gonna go to the microwave and start popping my popcorn, so I can see Secret Service drag his ass up out of there. That's all. And I
requested some inauguration tickets too. I signed up for some. I signed up for some tickets to go to the inauguration.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
And so that he's almost out. The most important thing that we can be promoting now is for our brothers and sisters in Georgia. Those Senate races.
Yeah.
Oh man, we gotta get those.
Well,
we gotta get them.
To my point, man. the underneath politicians.
Yeah, but the funny thing about that is both the Republican senators that are running recanted their previous opinions for the stimulus package. Both of them were straight for the $600. Forget the $2,000. But when Trump put all them Republicans in a bind, and then they know that they running for office, their office is still up for grabs. Now they went and changed their story. No, we for the $2,000.
See, that's the thing.
Because they want, they want the people to vote for them.
They want the vote.
Snakes.
But Trump about to go. They got to look out for themselves.
Yeah, don't switch up now.
No, but see what I'm saying, they not switching up because of Trump. They switching up because they know if they vote against that $2,000, they're gonna lose their seats.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They know they're gonna lose their seats.
Well, you gotta keep in mind, even though Trump lost, it still was a whole lot of people that voted for him.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Those opinions and ideologies of Americans are still present, you know, and
man,
you know, folks ain't as boisterous as they were before, you know, but you know, don't get your ass knocked out with a twisted tea can.
Oh man, that was awful. But look though, this is what I'm saying. Like, it was a guy on my Facebook page the other day. It was a young guy. He used to work with me, Ruben. He made the statement. I don't know if we talked about this, where he said that when Donald Trump was elected, nobody supported him. For the ones who didn't support him, were basically like, we're not gonna do this. We're not gonna say. So he's not gonna do that for Biden. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what it was. And then we were coming back from Food Line the other day, and it was one of them, what they call them trucks, be hanging down in the back. They call them swag or whatever.
Tooted.
Whatever. Them pickup trucks.
Tooted.
You know.
Yeah, they call it tooted. They call it tooted.
Yeah. He had took like the blue painter's tape and put F Biden on the side of the truck. Just right around town.
It's his truck. He can do it.
It is, man, but I'm like, dude, really? This
man.
It is what it is, you know.
It is what it is. Hey, shit.
You know, the election been over, and you can still go down the road.
Fuck.
Big word, 1,000 points. Appreciate it.
Ma said a good one. Said a word. It worked too. It worked. Ma said it. Motherfucker like shit. He got down. That guy ain't stutter or nothing. No, like shit. That was shit. They on thousands.
Hey,
shit.
That's the one state right there.
Yes, sir. That's all state. Shit.
You know,
shit.
We freedom is this year. Freedom of speech went to a whole nother level.
Man,
if you think about it, how deep that right there is, freedom of speech went to a whole nother level this year. And it's really been escalating for the last 4 years since Trump been in.
Well, I mean,
but freedom of speech these past 3-4 years.
Past 4 years. Well, really? You might well throw them 8 years Obama was in office too.
No, because the reason I say that is because all of the social media were getting the attraction of all the cop murders, the police shootings, and stuff like that. So that and then the Proud Boy things, the Klan and everything, man. Freedom of speech took on a whole new role to where it's basically like the humanity and freedom of speech just left the room. Now it's just said, say whatever the hell you want to say. Do whatever you want to do. It's your right. You know what I'm saying?
What's the name of the podcast?
It is that's true. But what I'm saying though, man, it's like people
tell me what the hell,
man. It's like it's crazy. Like you never would have went down the street and saw a truck that said F. Clinton, F. Reagan.
No, you wouldn't.
F. Bush.
Because those,
you know what I'm saying? You never saw that.
Those were true politicians. Trump was never a true politician. He just got up there, said what he wanted to say. He played to that crowd, got them riled up, and they got behind it.
But
And we didn't go vote.
even to protest, the way protests were done this year, you know what I'm saying? This was, we've had protests, but not to the magnitude that we had this year.
Well, protests were needed this year to bring awareness to some things.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, she's here.
We're
gonna change subject here.
Okay.
Well, hello.
Hey,
Welcome.
how y'all doing?
We're doing okay. Glad you can join us.
Hello.
Good. Sorry about my delay.
That's
Oh,
okay.
CP time. That's all right.
I
CP time.
was on the range today. Give me a break. I was on the range today. Come on.
Oh, okay.
Central time.
Okay.
See?
Yeah, hold on. We ain't gonna do it like that.
Hold. No, we ain't about to do that
like that.
central.
He was 45 minutes late.
I'm on time.
Yeah, this time we schedule her. We schedule her this time.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have Miss Latoya joining us once again. Who she is the leader of the Sassy Shooters.
Mm-hmm.
We had her on a few weeks ago, but we had a lot of technical difficulties, and a lot of people said they couldn't hear her. So she was gracious
Crystal
enough
clear.
to come back on.
Crystal clear now. We
Yay.
Was the interference on her end or our end?
It was ours.
Okay.
Make sure we
never put it. Who's the sound guy? The sound guy from the same state, right? Okay.
You will not put that on me. You will not put that on me.
Is that moonshine over there?
Absolutely. Lemonade.
Got some little creek water. That's what we call it. Creek water.
Yes. We call it mew mouth because that was your breath smell like the next day.
Okay, that's different.
So
gosh. Okay.
So we had one of our mutual friends send me a message and said that she came down and she shot with you and you were extremely patient. Yeah. You were very instructive. Your whole personality just peaceful and calm and just
said you was a gangster too.
It's just said
Stop
you
gangster.
You got
Bull City, baby.
Central Hills and Durham. Central Hills and Durham. You know what I'm saying?
She got some expensive sites on a piece, and so man, just I told you that we've been communicating through messages and stuff. I told you that your demand is high here in this area.
Yeah, you did, and she contacted me. When she contacted me, I honestly didn't think she was gonna come because I was like, okay, people are on to it. But she came and she did amazing. First and foremost, Demetria did amazing. But she also joined Sassy Shooters, which was a big deal for me. Yeah, which is a big deal for me because I get a lot of ladies that want to train with me, but then don't want to go all the way through the process. But she did amazing. She came in, she was prepared, and she made my job like a lot easier. But when she joined Sassy Shooters, she did tell me there were several other ladies that she wanted to bring along with her. So I can appreciate that first and foremost. But I got to give you guys the credit because it came directly from your podcast the last time I was on the show. But I'm excited about it. Yeah, I'm excited about what's gonna come with it.
I told you, right now, I know at least 5 to 10 that's ready to get on board.
Yeah. And to mention get on board. So Friday, I have to get some exact dates, and I'm gonna actually, when I repost this for you guys, I'm gonna put a link in the repost, and it's gonna be for our meet and greet in your area. So we're planning a Reidsville, Greensboro kind of meet and greet. And we're kind of doing it. Demetria is helping me in her area as well, but I have some ladies in Mebane that also want to join on with us as well. So we're looking at Calibers in Greensboro. I see your face. I see your face. But I'm up for suggestions. I'm up for recommendations as to what we can do, where we can go. I'm up for all of the above. I see I know what that means, though. I do know.
Okay. Just so you know.
I know what that means. But one thing I have to say is that we come across that a lot in this industry because there is no us that have that.
I'm working on that. I'm working on it.
You work on it and get it together, and I can guarantee
I
you
got
we can get it going. But
I got
I'm definitely Demetria is definitely helping me plan a meet and greet, so that we can get some of these ladies who were interested to come out, and talk about sassy shooters, but also talk about some safety and some situational awareness issues that we might have as women. So we have a lot of things planned, Demetria and I. But I'll have a date set immediately after the show where I can come back and repost this, and the ladies can sign
Oh
up
yeah,
to be able to come and join us.
absolutely.
All right.
And
Real
what
quick,
I can.
let me see. I know it's right there with you. Let me see it.
he ain't
Tim,
got
Who
it.
me?
He ain't got it with
yeah,
him.
let me see it. I
Hold
know
on.
it's right there with you.
See, he gotta go get it. He late now. He gotta go get it. He gotta
Where
go
you going
pick
to
it up.
get?
He gotta go pick it up. Or somebody kick that door right in. He gotta run and get it.
You got to be
I,
ready.
I'm in my hotel room, man. I'm in the hotel room. I'm in the hotel. If they come in here, man, they're gonna be on tape. They're gonna be on tape.
You
When they
gotta
come
be
in here.
ready. You gotta
Yeah,
be ready.
but look, I went and got
What
my
color is
weapon, but
that?
I have my magazine with me though. So you know what I'm saying.
The magazine don't count.
I throw it. I throw it. I throw it. I
The
throw it. I'm a holler.
magazine don't count.
So what
I'm a
color is
holler.
that? Purple, pink?
It's actually pink. It's
Okay.
a Ruger
Oh,
380
Yeah.
man, that's
LCP2.
so cute.
Cute.
Uh-huh.
It's real cute. It is cute. But
Demetri, you supposed to
it
know that
does well
gun.
in my car. It's
I
good in
do.
my
You supposed to
car,
know that gun.
Ryan.
You supposed to know that gun. Are you still on the list? I'm still on the vendor list. I get them
Oh.
at
Yeah,
cost.
I ain't no list, but I got connects where I get them
Well, then
on.
you need to hook up with this young lady and tell her she'll deal with Rugers. You can,
Hey,
you
they
know.
behind, dog. I talked to somebody the other week. They so far behind on guns, man. They're like 30,000 guns behind.
So what is that?
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
That's LCP. That's
And my
LCP,
guy,
right?
yeah, hers
Yeah, was that the LCP or the LC?
LCP.
Yeah,
LCP.
LCP.
Yeah,
The
my
LCP2.
guy,
Okay.
my guy that makes all my ARs, man. He's behind. He can't keep up. He
Yeah,
cannot keep up, man.
I talked to a guy the other day because I actually called him asking for my 5.7, and he
Yeah,
said, "Man, we're so far behind, we can't get them. We
man, that's a
just
terrible gun, man.
that's
Don't
why they
get that
hired.
gun,
I
man.
think Ruger just
Don't
hired
get that
like
gun.
6,000 people. They
Don't
doing
get that
like
Oh.
gun, man. Don't get that weapon, man.
it's pretty though, man.
Springfield.
Springfield. Canic.
Springfield
Good gun.
Armory. Canics. Yes.
Canic.
Canic is
CB9.
good too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a
Canic is
good. That's a solid gun, and they rugged too,
I'm gonna
man.
get a high point.
You
What?
Hey, I'm gonna
oh
tell you
what?
something.
You better go to the
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't a high point. I got a high point that has never failed. That never failed.
Not yet. Not yet.
No, it was a
They may
mag
not be
problem.
here to say it.
They had mag problems.
Okay, mag. Okay, mag problem. Get slipping with a mag problem when somebody after you. It's a life problem.
All right, let's get back serious.
So
I
look,
don't carry it. I own it. I don't carry it. I own it.
All right, so
It's like a bookmark.
Okay.
So Latoya, walk us through how your session with Demetria. How did
Yeah. So Demetria came prepared. So she had her own, but she wanted to learn to be comfortable with her own as well.
Right.
She'd already had a concealed class, but she wanted to learn a little bit more about when she's in her household. What is she supposed to do? What is it going to look like? What is a malfunction? Period. But we came in, we did some basic stuff. So a lot of the times when I train people, I want to see what you can do first before I give you any of my skills. She did well on the line, but my thing, and what I try to get people to understand is I don't really care about the X on the target. My goal is to get you to hit in the same place every single time.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And that's what I'm training ladies to do. A lot of ladies come in and they feel down on themselves because they weren't able to hit the X at all. But I don't care about the target, the X. I just want to know that you can execute the same place every single time. It makes a big difference when somebody's coming after you, and you hear this a lot in the streets when young boys are doing something they're supposed to be doing. They get shot in the arm, they get shot in the leg, they surviving. When you come in my household, I need everything to go in the same place because you should not get up and walk out. You shouldn't get up and walk out. Not gonna happen. So that's what I try to get her to understand on the line. One thing I do too is that we do a lot of static shooting because we're inside of the range, but I try to get my ladies equipped to be able to shoot inside the range so that when we go outside, that they're prepared with some of the same skills to be able to do this exact same thing, just in a different climate or in a different place. So she did extremely well. After my skills, she was center mass and she was in the same place every single time. And we even switched out guns as well. She had a 9mm Smith & Wesson, but she switched out to my Springfield. And she was like, oh, wait, it's super accurate. And I said, it is
Mhm.
accurate. So a lot of the times it's a lot of other things that's going on that people don't understand. Your sight alignment, can you actually see in what
Mhm.
you're looking at? The only clear thing you should see on the target is that front sight. You don't need to be looking at anything else, because when somebody comes up in your house and you're trying to protect yourself, they don't got no target on their shirt. So just little simple rules and things like that. She caught on very quickly. And I am super appreciative that she decided to join Sassy Shooters, because now she can go back and she's going to do some of these same things with some of the other ladies that we're going to train on the
Yeah.
line who may be a little apprehensive about shooting, period. So yes,
But like I
kudos to Demetria.
So
Yeah.
it sound like you you the Jedi Master then.
I mean, I don't know about that,
Hey,
but
challenge, challenge.
yes,
My,
yeah.
I got 50 on the toy against you.
Me too.
I got 50. I got 50. I got 50. Hey, that quick. Hey, listen. I'll try both of you guys with my offhand for $50. Man, it don't matter. Whatever you want to shoot. We do slingshots. Slingshot.
But that's important. You got to be able, and then compete too. We compete with each other. So you got to be able to compete too. We compete with each other. So it's all healthy competition. But who wants to compete with somebody who doesn't know what they're doing? So I try to make sure my ladies know what they're doing before we go and compete with somebody else. I ain't woman behind me.
That's kind of like when me and Demetri go out and play golf. I don't play well because he's like garbage. So
don't show him out. Don't show him out.
So check it out. So a lot of people have
absolutely.
So if they come take the course, how long is the course? What is the process of getting their permits? What are the qualifications for getting the permits? So it's a lot of people have those questions. Can you touch on those right quick?
Yeah, absolutely. So the classes, for one, so I teach a basic handgun course, and this is what I kind of say is my prerequisite course for concealed carry. Why? Because when I get you in a classroom and teach you concealed carry that could be 8 hours, I want to make sure that when you get on the line, I'm giving you no guidance. Concealed carry is not for me to give you any assistance or instruction. You should already know what you're doing if you're going to conceal carry anyway. I like to do basic handgun first. Then I do a concealed carry course afterwards. So basic handgun normally is about 4.5, 5 hours at the most. And that includes going to the range as well. And then I'll say, okay, now you're ready to take conceal. And that class can go from 9 to 5, however long it takes for us to make sure. But the thing about conceal is you have to get 21 out of 30 shots on the target at 3, 5, and 7. With no assistance from me at all. All I'm literally doing is helping you move the target, but you have to do everything on your own. So that is going to be the deal breaker if you're able to pass a concealed carry course. And I'm not out to fail anybody by any means, but I don't want you walking around me concealed and don't know how to take it out and use it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And trust me, I've been to classes and I witnessed classes that if you pay the money and you sit in for 8 hours when you go to the range, you'll be all right. You'll get better. I've heard that you'll get better practice. And if you can't hit that target from those distances, you don't need to carry a weapon.
You don't need to carry with them.
And for me, you would be shocked at how many people who haven't been around firearms their whole life
to have a conceal,
and then can't hit from 3 feet, 5 feet, and 7 feet. Because
yes,
you think about it, that's nothing.
Yeah.
That's close. That's very close.
Yeah.
That's face to face. And they miss targets. I've been in a class and people have missed that target. And I'm thinking, it's in your face. What are you shooting at? So if you don't have the basics, you don't need to have a conceal. But I don't want to scare people away from not wanting to conceal, which is why I give the basic handgun class for me to help you get prepared for concealed carry. And then the process afterwards really depends on what county you're in. So when I teach in Wake County, I give the Wake County guidance, and you have to go through the sheriff's department. You have to fill out the online application and fingerprints. And right now in Wake County, and you no need to rush because I think we're out until September. We're out with like midsummer appointments where people are just getting fingerprinted. So I give you all of that. But another thing I do is I make sure that after you take your conceal, I do a refresher course too. Sometimes laws and things change and we can't expect people to know the laws and the rules. So I do that with all of my Sassy Shooters and I offer it to the community as well. But definitely after you take a concealed carry course with me, you can continue to talk to me and continue to communicate with me so that I can make sure, for one, you're comfortable. I also offer, if they want to go out with me to go shopping for a pistol, their first firearm, I go with them. Yeah, I go with them as well, because I
Shit.
need them to make sure they're comfortable with what they're getting. And then I take them to the range and make sure they're comfortable shooting it as well. So a lot of different things I like to do I do it for both
Hey,
parts.
hey guys,
That's
public service now. She's the shit. She's the shit. She the shit. She the shit right there.
I'll take it.
I like that. I like that. I like that.
I take
So, Latoya, now,
Uh-huh.
would you recommend that before taking your class, people make the effort to go to the range and kind of get comfortable with that?
Yeah, especially
Mhm.
conceal. But now if they want to do basic, I have a lot of people that take my basic class who never ever touched a firearm before nor held one. I'm comfortable with those people because they go to the range with me and I give them at least 15 to 25 shots with me, just giving them skill on how to shoot, how to hold, and using live ammunition. Because in the classroom, I use dummy ammunition. Just because for safety purposes of people being in the room with me. But yes, I do. I like for them to have some type of experience, but for conceal, I need you to have more than just some. I need you to know what you're doing when you come on the line with me for conceal. If you can't load a magazine, unload a magazine, and fix a malfunction, then you can't have a concealed carry, period. But my ladies don't have any problems with that because I teach them all of that on a monthly basis. When they come to conceal class, they're on the top of the roster because they already know what they're doing because they've already trained with me individually. So kudos to my ladies too that actually take the time to go to the range without me. But that's part of the perks of being a sassy shooter is I take them every month to the range at free of charge. They don't pay for it. So we go to the range and they don't pay. So it's not a hassle.
That's a great deal. But I want to tell you this too. You know,
Mhm.
Demetrius, you should know this. In Yanceyville, they have a state-owned firing range, and it's free.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Hey,
That's a good idea.
On Johnson Road is a personally owned firing range.
I heard it was behind your house.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you. Look,
So
it's open. Yeah, it's open.
Y'all gonna shoot today?
Probably.
Y'all gonna shoot today?
Ain't it raining?
No, not here.
Not yet.
Oh, my fault.
Oh.
My fault. I got a good gun. My gun can get wet.
Oh, fancy. Fancy schmancy.
I don't have a Kimber. You know, I'm not gonna rust. I'm not gonna mind out the show. Mine for go.
But yeah,
So,
but like if you run in a situation to where you want to do an outdoor range, we can get
absolutely.
targets, set up the targets for you.
Yeah.
And we got tents. I can put up the tents. Y'all can
I
do
like that.
whatever.
Demetrius told me that you were gonna Demetrius said that you had the capabilities. We was gonna do it. We can't have that. We can't have that
Afterwards.
refreshment
Afterwards.
after. Yeah. Let's do it after.
Look, after you took the clip out, locked it up.
No, hold on. After you take the magazine out.
The magazine out.
Yes.
That's the appropriate nomenclature. Is the
Take
magazine.
the magazine out. Make
Yes.
sure it's clear. Lock it up.
Put it away.
Then get some of this clear. Then get some of this clear.
we can start that. But yeah,
Yeah.
because like I said, I know for my wife, I talked to her the other day and she was like, I want to join.
Good.
And
Good.
Mercedes talked to her about it and she
Good.
wanted to join and some of her friends.
I'm gonna tell Mercedes. I'm gonna tell Mercedes.
Tell Mercedes what saying her
I am.
and so they want to join, man, and like I told you before, when first time you came on, we said that we knew people were interested, and we trying to help you get your thing. Like, boom.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
We striving for that 2021. We claiming for 1,000 members.
We claiming 1,000 members all over the state of North Carolina and outside.
Absolutely.
We got members in what was it with North Dakota? Somebody was on for Oklahoma.
He was in prison.
We got members.
Whoa.
We got members in the group from Oklahoma. We do. We got members from Oklahoma.
He in prison.
No, it's a girl. It's a female.
No, he said take his shirt off. He said take your shirt off. He said take your shirt off to the show.
I don't know what you're talking about that. But we have like people that's actually come on this show. That's all. But look,
what you gonna do with extra bows? What you gonna do with extra bows?
Silly.
It's early.
Oh, man. But yeah, man. But go ahead.
But like I said, man, if you want to do an outdoor shooting range,
Absolutely.
hey, it is open to you.
Absolutely.
They give me a heads up when they get everything
Okay.
set up for you, and
Okay.
it'll be on. You know,
Absolutely. I like
put it
that. That's
out
a good
here,
choice.
and I guarantee you that you won't come up here and it'll be two people. It'll
Okay.
absolutely be more
Yeah.
than that.
Okay,
guarantee
I'm
you.
down for it. I'm down
Yeah.
for a training session. And I don't mind doing a couple ladies have asked me, do you mind training me? But I'm not ready to be a part of session. I don't mind that. Like
Yeah.
I'm open to training everybody, anybody. If we can set something up and get some people down, we could talk about some basic skills, go shoot a couple
Yes.
different guns so people can get familiar. But I'm definitely down for something like that very, very close in the future. We don't have to wait too far out. I'm okay with cold weather outside. It don't bother me. Yeah, I'm okay with that. So we'll definitely can set something up where we can get some. Look at his face. He almost don't
You
like
scared? You
cold.
scared of dogs? Or you scared
He's
of
scared of the
dogs?
cold. Am I scared of
Are you
what?
scared of dogs?
Wait a minute now. What kind of dog?
A big ass dog. Big ass dog.
German Shepherd.
That mother. Listen, I'm telling you.
No,
He jumped on my truck. Hey, he jumped on my truck. I wasn't even mad at him. I was glad he jumped on my truck and not me. No, he ain't fuck with dogs.
I'm okay with dogs. Just put your aggressive one away. You scare my
that
ladies.
There's been some black folks in the 60s.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Sam was a good dog.
Sam was a good dog.
Sam,
Sam, that's my mom's dog name, but he ain't big dog.
Sam,
So.
he big.
Sam big as hell.
He let you know when people come.
Yeah.
Sam big as hell.
Okay, I can rock with him.
He about 117 pounds now. He just too.
Sam big as hell.
So, Latoya, I want to.
Yes.
We discussed this a little bit earlier.
Did you just put your sexy voice on? Hold on.
He did his hand like that too.
I know you saw that.
I thought he rubbed his beard. Did he rub his beard?
Yeah, he did like this.
Really? Okay, I'm listening.
That's a devil.
I'm listening, Lamont.
All right. Anyway, we talked about shooters insurance before you came on.
Mm-hmm.
What is your opinion on that? Timmy really gave good points on that.
Yeah.
Your opinion on that.
Okay, so we have to have two separate kinds of shooter's insurance. I have insurance for my personal protection, somebody coming to my house, having the ability to contact an attorney to help me and all the what I'm supposed to say and what I'm not supposed to say for me. But I also have OIG, which is another insurance company that I use that I have to have when I'm inside of other people's range facilities. So I have two separate types, and the OIG is covered. It's part of Sassy Shooters as well. But it makes sure that if something happens when my ladies are in the range with me or wherever we are, that they are taken care of. My instructor, meaning if I go to a range and one of my ladies damages a piece of their property, that covers that too. Personally, I think everybody should have it. If you're going to carry conceal, you need to have some type of personal protection insurance.
Exactly.
Someone comes into your house and someone breaks into your house and you have to defend yourself. I know everybody knows an attorney, but which one of your attorneys can you call right now and somebody's going to answer the phone and says, hey, something happened, this happened, what should I say, what should I do? I personally feel like if you don't have insurance, you're setting yourself up for failure if something happens. Also, if you think about it, if you're a traveler and you don't have insurance, but you want to take your concealed weapon with you, there are a lot of states who don't recognize North Carolina with reciprocity. So if you're going anywhere up north and by accident you get rerouted on an airplane, you are going to jail. You need to know where you need to go. You need to know where you can be and where you can't be. And you in a couple different places that I don't care who you choose. Some people choose USCCA. Some people choose US Law Shield. Whoever you choose, you need to make sure that they're covered or they cover all 50 states. Meaning that if I fly to somewhere that reciprocity is okay and I can carry my gun there, but I get a layover in a place where I can't carry my gun, I need to know that there's an attorney that I can call to say, hey, I'm in New York for one. And New York City. Yes.
New York City. New York State.
It's different, and I need to
Absolutely.
know where I am, and I need to know that if I pick up this phone and I'm paying somebody every month, that I am getting an attorney that's sending somebody to me,
Yeah.
so I'm not having to sit in jail
Mhm.
without having a, having a conversation about what happened.
Absolutely.
We don't get a break either as instructors and firearm instructors either. So if I fly somewhere, I have to know where I'm going and be careful that if there's a layover, I get off on the next one and get in a car and rent it back to North Carolina. um,
Mhm.
just to be careful. But definitely, if you're going to carry conceal, you need to have one. If you're going to have weapons, firearms, anything in your home, you need to have some type of insurance. And then for instructors, you definitely need to have insurance. There are a lot of ranges who won't even allow us to come inside their range and instruct without instructor's insurance. So
Right.
just to keep yourself safe and not having to pay fees if you damage something inside of a facility, you need insurance. And people say, well, should I get it if I don't have a conceal? If you have a gun in your home, it doesn't have to be
Yeah.
concealed. You still need some type of protection. And if you think about it too, something were to happen in your home and the police were called, somebody's going to jail, obviously. What happens when you get there? Who are you talking to? Your attorney, what are you going to say? What are you not going to say? And that's some of the things I teach in my conceal class. Unfortunately, if you break in my home, I tell you the door was locked for you and not for me. And if you break inside of my home, one of us is not telling the story, and I prefer it be you and not
Yes,
me.
Lord.
So just a lot of little things like that to make sure that you're covered personally and make sure that your family is covered if something should happen, that you don't lose your home. Now, there's still civil lawsuits and some of those things we can't control,
Yeah. Yeah.
but definitely making sure that you're covered so that, when you leave your home, one firearm is going to be taken. They're going to take the one that you used, but
Yeah.
making sure that insurance wise you're covered so you can get your stuff back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. That's a lot of knowledge. And like I said, man, we know that the females in this age, see, Tim and them got me shook, man, because they said I keep looking at the computer screen instead of the camera.
I
So
know
they,
you.
oh,
Quit looking. Come on, man. I'm trying. I'm trying to look. I'm trying to look on, man.
All
I
right,
try to look
slow
on,
down.
man.
But anyway, though, it's a lot of knowledge that people need to know. It's more than just going to get a permit, going to
Yeah.
buy a gun, and
You need to
just
shoot it.
even taking your concealed class
Hmm.
or your training for that permit, it's still a lot of knowledge to know to be a gun
It is.
owner.
It is.
And like I commend you for the knowledge you spitting and what you're doing. Like for real, like from the first time that we even communicated, I said, man, this is awesome. This is something that we feel like our people need, people who look
Hmm.
like us, the
Hmm.
females that look like us
Yeah.
need, even some of the males that look like us need,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's men out there that
so
they need
this
their
is
Remember,
training.
this
go to
is
the range and look around and see how many people don't know what they're doing out there.
A
It's
yeah,
lot of
scary.
them don't know.
awesome,
It's
It's scary.
scary.
awesome.
Yeah.
And
I think that I'm gonna get shot at the range. I think that's the
You
place I'm gonna get shot.
probably Your probabilities are probably higher than even at your own house
Absolutely.
or in the street at the range.
Absolutely. Oh
Yeah.
look, and Demetrius and
yeah,
mine.
yeah.
If you can't do this, look where you at. See that? You can't do this.
You ain't supposed to use it for no
If
bottle.
you can't do it, if you can't do that
You
right
ain't
there,
supposed to use it for no
you can't do
bottle.
that.
Oh my God.
You
That's
can't do that right
a
there.
red flag, ain't it? Ain't that a red
That's,
flag?
What are
You
you?
ain't
that's gun
supposed to use
smoke.
the magazine for a bottle opener.
That's the
Red.
Mhm.
basis. None. That's not hurting. That's
This
not
is
hurting
Survivor
anything.
Series. I mean,
That's
you
not
know
hurting
that
anything.
I
Survivor
plead
Series
the
like
fifth.
She
it's
must have done it.
He
sensitive.
got it open though, so I guess
You
it don't
don't.
really matter now.
He's trying to figure out how they use a lighter, a cigarette lighter. I'm still trying to
That's
figure that out.
central.
That's
that
that
central.
central stuff. He learned that on the yard, huh?
On the yard.
Definitely learned
The,
that on the yard.
the
Yeah.
morning break. The morning break. I was getting drunk. Trust me.
1040, 1040.
10:40.
So check this out,
Yes.
Latoya.
Yeah.
Reflections, 2020 reflections. You have any?
You know what? People are really down on 2020 because of the whole COVID thing. I'm on this side of the dirt. I'm good.
Absolutely.
I miss no meals, thank God, and I try to help other people who may be less fortunate. So I think my blessings are coming from me being able to give to other people. I can't complain. Yes, things have taken a turn for the extroverts because I love to be around people and be the people person, but I have faith that things are going to come back to a place where we can all do that again. But I can't complain in 2020 at all. And I'm just walking into 2021 with everything I've learned in 2020. I started a business in 2020 that has taken off and gone super fast. And all I can do is say thank God for that. You know, I did it in an effort to make sure that my family was still going to be taken care of if COVID knocked us off of our feet. But COVID did not knock us off our feet. It took some family members down, and unfortunately, we lost a lot of people. But if I had to sit back and focus on anything, 2020 did not cause me any harm. I became a better spiritual person. I became a better business person. I learned how to sit back and focus and not need things from the outside to make my life maneuver and run. And I'm okay with where 2020 put me on my bottom for a little while because we couldn't go nowhere. But I also think that everything happens for a reason. And maybe at some point we'll see that he was just trying to give us a little bit of peace to sit down and become one with yourself and not look at what everybody else thinks about you. So I'm okay. 2020 did me well. I pray for people who it didn't do well. I ain't gonna preach to y'all, but I pray for people that didn't go so well in 2020. I pray for those people, but I cannot say 2020 knocked me off my feet. So I'm okay. And I hope that everybody else is as well.
Oh yeah. Hey, that's awesome. You know, we all did our 2020 reflections, and everybody's was different, but at the same time, we all were just blessed that we still here.
Yeah, absolutely.
We still here. We none of us are hungry. None of us are homeless. None of us are.
I'm fat, man. I'm fat.
I did gain some COVID snacks, a little weight.
What's 2 Chainz got that song?
Quarantine. Yeah. She thick now.
That bitch young right now need to be on BET After Dark.
Hey, look. You know, I ain't gonna say nothing about that. You know, I ain't gonna say nothing about that.
Come on, why not? I'm trying to tell you.
We're going back.
You know.
You was 103 when I met you.
Hey guys, you know it's a hot video when you go to your wife and be like, yo, you seen this video?
Yeah. Telling it.
Yeah, hey, it not get smacked, you know what I'm saying? So,
hey, what was that? What was that Nelly video?
Tip drill.
Drill. That come on at midnight on BET.
That's white.
Tip drill.
After dark.
That was all right. I like that. That was all right.
I believe during this quarantine, I believe a lot of people personally learned tip drill in their bedrooms.
Oh, really?
I ain't tried that.
So y'all was practicing.
Let me write that down.
So y'all was practicing. I mean, you know what though? People had a lot of time. A lot of new talents came out of 2020.
I was always trying to play spades by myself.
No, you was.
Say what?
I'm trying to play spades by myself. Shit. I ain't had nobody. I've been quarantined like a motherfucker.
Anything is possible.
Right.
I think quarantine taught us a lot, though, right? Taught us a lot of stuff.
Told me a lot.
It taught us a lot. You don't need all those people you thought you needed on the outside.
Absolutely. I ain't never been in Priscilla so much.
If nothing else gave you some humility, 2020 did.
2020, it did. It humbled you, didn't it?
It humbled a lot of people.
2020 humbled a lot of people, including myself. It humbled a lot of people.
Me too.
Obviously, not your man up here in the corner.
Which one?
Yeah. Giggle, the NCCU Giggle Box did humble him. Yes, it did. I'm sure it did.
It did. I'm a whole different person.
I'm sure.
The fellow that you see in the corner now is 10 times worse than what you see
in person.
Yeah, it's worse than in person.
I can only imagine.
That's our brother, though, man.
He ain't really got no look in him right now.
Look.
Not yet. But I'm telling you, at 12 o'clock, I'm gonna show my ass 12 o'clock. I'm a street man. I would tell you where I am, man. I'm hiding. I'm hiding. Put it this way. I'm gonna say it like this right here. In real talk. I'm gonna tell you like this right here. I'm hiding. I went skiing this morning. So I got this shirt on, but
Oh,
I'm
you
naked
ain't
from the
hiding
waist
there.
down.
You just told us
Oh
what.
my God.
You
Don't
know,
stand
I'm
up.
skiing now. He's skiing. It's shoulder play.
No,
Just
actually, actually, we're skiing, man. I'm in the
You in
Poconos.
Maryland, you in North
No,
Carolina.
I'm in the Poconos. I'm in the Poconos. I went to the Poconos. I went skiing. I had to get away. I need to get away.
Look at this bougie Negro here.
Yeah,
all
that's
right
what we
now,
do.
the
That's what
Poconos.
we do. You know what I'm saying? We do.
That's right.
This creed is not Egyptian
Oh,
much.
His name is not Timmy this weekend. His name is Timothy.
Timothy.
Timothy. Timity is like Timothy.
Okay.
Timothy. That's how we doing. But
I'm
anyway,
down with a reset though. That's a good reset.
yes,
Everybody should take a reset.
You got to do that.
I took a reset in early December. Everybody should take a reset.
I need some sand in the sun.
Yes,
Nah,
Miami
man,
was
nah,
amazing. Miami,
Oh,
yeah,
you went to MI?
I did.
Miami, my spot. Miami, my spot.
Miami was lit. It was nice. I had to do everything COVID, but it was a good reset.
Shit.
I need
It was a good reset.
speak a different language.
What you say? In Miami?
No,
They don't
not
speak English.
We need an island.
You ain't gonna be Dexter.
Oh, okay. I ain't look next. Then I go to Miami. I go to Once Beach and wear a shirt. I'm the only person there with a shirt on.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm fat.
What do you say?
yeah,
I go
person with a shirt on.
At Muscle Beach. I go there just stand around with my beard, like, yeah, I mean, I can look like that, but you can't look like this. You know what I'm saying? You can't do this. You can't do what I do. You know what I'm saying?
You do this in Miami?
Yes. Belly out and everything. Belly button deep.
As long as you got your drinks, nobody knows but you.
Y'all stupid, man.
Y'all
Y'all let me go
wow.
like stop me. Stop me. Y'all my friends, stop me.
Y'all wow. Y'all wow.
Hey,
I like the energy though. I like the energy.
man, we all like that. We like that.
Oh yeah.
I like it.
It's all real, you know. That's what keep us together, you know.
Good.
We got different energy levels, and you know.
Awesome job. Why I can't see the people's name when they say something to me?
I don't know who said that one, Mike. Who said that? Said
awesome job, Latoya. Why I can't see the name?
It says Facebook user.
Oh,
It's on your page. It's on yours, huh?
No, they have to like give StreamYard permission to.
Oh, permission. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Got you.
Hey guys.
I'm sorry, whoever said that. Say your name.
Thank you guys. Whoever said awesome job, Latoya. Thank you.
Yes, definitely awesome job, Latoya.
Thank you. Thank you.
We look forward to the Sassy Shooters moving to Rockingham County.
It's coming.
We open our doors to you for whatever we need to do.
Thank you.
To help you increase your masses.
Quick question, Latoya.
Flow.
Okay. Sassy Shooters is just for women, right?
Sassy Shooters is specifically for women.
Let me find out. You want to be a sassy shooter. Let me find out you want to be a sassy shooter.
He went purple.
Sassy Shooters is for women, but remember though, I train and I do classes for everybody. Sassy Shooters is different than when I teach and conceal and basic, but I do that for everybody.
If Mike come out there with some ass out jeans,
and we'll do it, I got pictures in with them cheetah print
no. No.
Mind you was in the hot tub with the cheetah prints on, singing weed.
No.
Oh, that was
Demetria. Oh, it's Demetria. Hey,
Demetria.
I love her. She's amazing.
Hey, look, Demetria's a really, really good friend of mine.
She's a really good person.
She's a sweet young lady. I live beside her for a while, and then she lived beside my mom for a while. She's really good people. She got a beautiful son. He's intelligent. He's in the military and graduated college. He's a good guy.
She told me. Yeah, absolutely. I like Demetria a lot. That's my first one. She got to be rewarded because she's our first Reedsville area Sassy Shooter. So she's definitely going to be rewarded.
Her father, Sam, was my godfather.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Sam.
That was one
Sam
of
the man.
Strongest black,
Woo.
strong-minded men you would
Woo.
ever meet in this world.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Good.
Absolutely.
Sam was like Sam was it. I just
Yep.
put it like that. Sam
Yep.
was it. Like he told you what he wanted to tell you.
Woo.
He meant what he wanted to say,
Woo.
and he elevated his life financially.
Mm-hmm.
The
Oh, yeah.
Mills Brewery Company to be one of the top there, and he loved his family. He loved his family. He loved his friends. Him
Absolutely.
and my dad were like best friends forever, man. He was like my godfather, and I
Yeah.
miss him dearly. That was one of the when he passed. That was one of the hardest times for my family, not just
Yeah.
me, but for my family.
Yeah.
And me and Mitri have been friends forever. Joseph, Mitri's mom, all of us been friends.
Joseph.
Yeah,
Joseph.
good people, great people. I love them, and
Yeah.
man, it's just awesome. I'm glad she came down there and
Yeah.
met
Me
you.
too.
Your
That's
spirit,
that's a
your
good
spirit
one.
when you first talk, your spirit and what you got,
Yeah.
and your vision, and just is what's needed.
That's a good one. We
Right.
could have sent a band one. We could have sent a band one there.
Yeah, it's what's needed.
She was like, I ain't really fuck with y'all like that.
But you know,
No, she's good. She's
yeah,
good.
Yeah.
And she can shoot. She can shoot.
Shit, crew
she
chief.
threw that to me.
She
She
can
had to throw
shoot.
that to me.
She can
Mitri was
shoot.
Challenge. I got 50 on Mitra over you, Demetrius.
Come on.
Oh
man.
wow. After I train her, anything is possible.
Ooh,
Come on,
challenge.
You
player.
heard that
Challenge.
from
Come
the Jedi
Come
Master.
on,
Hey,
player.
Hey,
After I get everything and anything is possible after I finish training now.
Hey,
Watch out.
hey,
I need
Demetrius.
I need
Demetrius, this what I want you to do.
off,
I want you and Mont. I want you and Mont to bet against me.
Look, when you train my wife, I need for you to teach her to shoot a little to the left. So I
Yeah, look to the left.
Nah, shoot.
Low and to the
Straight.
left. Low and to the left.
Straight.
Low and to the
I
left.
teach her to shoot straight. Same place every single time.
Oh. Well, make it ass below. Make it ass.
That's all right, bro.
Hey,
We're looking for
you're over 40,
arteries.
hey, look, you know you're over 40, them things and drops just below your ass.
We're looking for straight arteries.
Shooting your old sack.
No, okay.
You need to sleep in my vest.
I got one.
Hey, Demetrius, I think I can shoot better than Toy. I want to challenge her.
We challenge her. That's
Yeah.
a central challenge. That's a central challenge.
Yeah.
Okay, I can rock with that though. I don't turn down no challenger though.
Okay. I mean, both hands.
No, one.
No, dominant and offhand. I want offhand too. I've been practicing on
Okay, we can rock with that. I'm ready.
Right.
I don't turn
Okay.
down no challenge. I'm still
Okay.
human, but I don't turn down no challenge.
Okay. But
I'm ready.
you got to shoot my weapon. You got to shoot my 50 cal.
No, you shoot mine.
Look,
We can switch. You shoot mine. I got yours.
I don't shoot 380s.
That's what's in the car, babe. That's what's in the car. Don't get it twisted. That's in the car.
I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I mean, I'm competitive. I mean, but it's good because it makes you if you outshoot me this time, you won't shoot me next time. I promise you.
And listen, I am not too humble to get no advice from I'm not better than the next person. I take advice from anybody. So if you ready, I'll take it. I have no problems picking up on your stuff and making it mine. Don't worry.
I want all the smoke.
I got it. Okay, I'm ready. I'm down for a little competition. I guess that's gonna be our next meet and greet. We're coming to Reedsville. All right. I'm down.
Absolutely.
I'm down.
Hey.
I'm down. I'm excited.
Okay. I am too. And I appreciate everything that you're doing for the community, for the gun community, for us.
Yeah,
us.
absolutely.
I appreciate that. And anything you need from our platform, from each one of us individuals, just holler out. We'll do whatever we do.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, we go anywhere and give our little fans, our little followers, we'll give them to you. Because that's what we do, we share. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate
we don't have a problem with that. Definitely.
I appreciate it.
That's what we're doing, man. We promote.
I appreciate it. You guys have done a lot already. I really appreciate everything you've done, even at this point. We've only spoken twice, but it's been great.
Continue. Hey,
absolutely.
We wish you an awesome, blessed, prosperous New Year.
Big word.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Be with
Same
it.
to you guys. I wish you and your families nothing but a productive, prosperous, and
Absolutely,
make
absolutely,
some money making moves in 2021.
Absolutely,
absolutely,
absolutely.
No doubt. No doubt.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Hey,
We'll
yeah,
make some changes to this
I,
platform.
I'm upgrading
I
next
agree.
year.
You what?
Upgrade G wagon next year. We getting G
Man,
Oh,
wagons next year.
man, don't
We
do
getting
that.
G
But she's
wagons.
gonna be mad 'cause she want one. She want G wagon.
Listen, I'm getting a G wagon next year.
that's
I
Trust
gotta
nice.
me.
build this house first. I gotta
Trust me. I'm
build this
getting a G
house.
wagon.
I
No,
That's
G
agree.
wagon it
nice.
is. I've been
We
looking.
riding. We riding
Yeah,
with you.
absolutely,
Let's get in,
absolutely.
y'all. We getting in. Let's
More than
go.
If I
more than
had a,
likely, more than likely you have to drive because I drink.
if I got a Honda
Oh
Civic,
God.
look, if I got a
Not
Honda
lying,
Civic,
Ken.
if I got a Honda Civic and can build this house, I think I'll be happy. I have a happy
Okay.
house.
Man, that's it, man.
Okay.
You know I drive them ragged ass cars, man. You know I ain't got shit. I'm gonna give me a G wagon. My Spectrum is still riding. That
He
Spectrum is
riding
my
in the range. Why you need a range? Why you
no.
riding the range?
Just tell all his business. Keep going.
I ain't
Yeah.
I ain't do my taxes last year,
He,
my dude. I ain't do my taxes, dude. Come on, son.
He
he
going to
riding.
Rain,
jail.
come on, man.
He
Come on,
riding.
now. I'm getting a G
New car
wagon, man.
too.
That's all right.
I,
That's all right.
It's white.
We'll break him out.
A pretty
it's
white.
I'm
white.
gonna
It's
put 2021. Your G wagon is it's done. You just put
boom.
it on
I'll take
out
it.
there. It's there.
I'm accept
It's
that.
there.
I'm accept
It's
that. I'm gonna
there.
clap on my wrist. I'm gonna clap
It's
like
there.
that.
I'm not sure what
Clapping
clapping on
like
your
that.
wrist is doing, but whatever it do for you,
He about to look in the soul. He about to grab his soul.
whatever it do for you.
No, y'all the one with the new. Y'all got the new joints, the 2020 joints. I mean,
Huh?
y'all balling. I'm just
Mine is.
me.
What?
Mine.
My balling.
Mine
My got to cost so new.
Man,
Tires when it get dirty.
I'm saying, you know,
Mine there.
I ran into Bullwinkle, so I had to get
You ain't had to get no 2020. You had to get no Twinkie. You ain't had to do that. You did it because you wanted to. Must be nice, shit. Must be nice.
No.
I got a 2000. I got a 2003 Honda Accord coupe.
Negative.
It's nice for
That's what I got.
I have an 04 Honda Accord coupe. I think they're amazing.
They are. They absolutely.
They last forever.
They do. And if you can get a Honda, get them. Hey, look, plug. If you're looking for a Honda or affordable used car,
put it out there.
Come to Reincarnation Cars in Reedsville. Hit me up.
Shameless
It's on
plug.
my link. Yeah,
Shameless
absolutely.
plug. I like
we
it.
We sell cars that get you from A to B.
Oh,
So,
A to B,
that's
and
right.
nothing
Yeah.
after C.
No, that's from C. That's from
see
C.
you on your own.
C.
Hey,
See you better have progressive so they can come pick it
Shade
up.
tree.
I look. I heard a stupid ass joke. And I ain't gonna say this right. Listen, what did the cowboy say at his second rodeo?
Here we go.
What's that?
It's not my first rodeo.
That was corny funny.
So look.
Turn his mic off.
Hold on.
You turn his mic off?
Guess who I saw today? Guess who I saw today?
Was it? Who?
Everybody I looked at.
That's that Mason.
Somebody turn it off.
Eliminate.
Put the lemonade down. Put the lemonade down. Put the lemonade down.
Give a shout out. Tell people what you want to know, what you got coming up, real quick, and
Okay.
what you want.
All right, real quick. So, Sassy Shooters, it's going to be coming to Reedsville for our meet and greet. And I am encouraging all ladies who are interested, who just want to talk about firearms. If you have no knowledge, that's personally, you don't even have to have a firearm at this point. I just want you to get involved. It's not a requirement to have any type of firearm or any experience to be a member of Sassy Shooter. That's what I'm there for, to give you the experience, to get us out on the line, to teach you safety, situational awareness. That's my job. I'll take care of that part. You just come and show up and show some interest in Sassy Shooters, and I'll take on the rest. But it comes with a lot of perks. So what I'm going to do after we finish is I'm going to create a form, and the form will be sent via this link. So when I repost, everyone in your area will be able to see it for a Reedsville meet and greet. Just complete the form. I'll reach out to each individual person after you complete the form with details of where we'll be. Demetrius, I'll get with you as well for some ideas, and Demetria as to where we'll be and what that meet and greet will look like. But it's just an opportunity, an introduction of myself to everybody in that area, and Sassy Shooters to that area as well. And we're looking for growth. So we're going to make this a whole chapter on you guys' side, just like we've done in Eastern North Carolina, how we've done in the RDU area, and what we're also doing in Mecklenburg and Union counties. So we want to make this as big as we can in your area, get as many ladies in Sassy Shooters, but I also want to make sure that gentlemen know it's okay if you don't know how to shoot, because I'll teach you. I'm very patient. You don't have to be, I know a lot of men are like, ain't no woman teaching me how to shoot, but I got the skill. I can teach you how to shoot. So,
Yeah.
something happened. With that said, I'm
She
excited,
froze
and
up.
no, I
She's
didn't. I'm
back.
back. Okay. I'm excited for what's to come, but definitely, if you have any questions, please reach out to me at sassyshooters@gmail.com. We're going to get our calendar back up for our website. We had to take that down so people are not contacting me and trying to shoot so often, especially when I still work as well. So if you need to reach out to me, it's sassyshooters@gmail.com. I answer back. It's me. It's not somebody else. You can also find me on IG at Mrs.SassyShooter if you'd like
Put
to
that up on the
follow our
screen.
IG page. Yeah, if you'd like to follow our IG page. And you can also follow us at Sassy on Facebook. It's Sisters Aiming for Safety and Security Initiatives. And we put all of our information there. And I'll put this link there. I'll post this video there as well for people to get in contact with us so that we can make Sassy Shooters grow.
Okay, do me a favor. Because
Yeah.
my red cup been full about 2-3 times. So
Oh,
I'm gonna
God.
need you to inbox me that on Facebook so I can put
I
it
will.
up.
I'm going to inbox. I'll send it to you. I'll send
So I
it
can
to
put it up there. At least I'm
And,
honest.
you. You are.
Yeah, at least I'm honest. I got some honest. I got some linebacker fingers.
and any of the Sassy Shooters that are, to think, I'm cute or whatever,
Oh, so you put yourself out
Put
there
it out
just like
there,
that.
Pimpin'. Put it
I
out there,
put that in there. Shoot your shot. I ain't mad at you.
I'm shooting with look offhand too.
Yes.
I'm ambidextrous.
Oh, big word.
Big
Woo.
word. That's from Central. Got it from Central.
That sounds like some Central education. I like it. I like it. I like it.
Like for Latoya, like
Oh
straight
shit!
up.
What the hell is that? That's
Yeah.
some bullshit.
No
That's some
BS.
bullshit. Oh, he
First
slicked the
time
lips.
We had people that were interested,
Mhm.
and I know for a fact that just from my family
Okay.
circle, at least 6 that
Okay.
would be willing to join. Like at least 6.
We need more than 6.
But I'm just saying that's just my circle. That's just not this platform.
Right.
Tim, you come. My daughter coming. She hungry too.
Yes,
And she a
have,
monster
Okay.
too.
And
Okay.
That's both hands.
I'm pretty sure Lamont can. I'll just say Mike can. But
Everybody, all the strippers at the strip club, they come and they got guns. They got guns and razor blades.
Hey, Mike can. That's all I'm saying. Mike can. But I'm pretty.
Help me.
I can't teach them how to hide them razor blades now. That's
Yeah.
just not.
I'm just saying.
Mine got a following. He got a following.
I just say Mike can.
Like you got to follow.
I'll be under the bus that they throw me under.
Hey, man. Hey.
I'm down for it.
We are like absolutely positive and know for a fact that you will have a great turnout and experience and membership will grow.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I definitely agree.
You come. We all get together. Let me know. We're gonna get it together, and it's gonna be on.
Okay.
And Timmy gonna challenge you. I don't know when.
He is gonna challenge you. Okay, I got it. I'm ready.
Absolutely. I'm ready. I'm a country boy too. I can shoot. I used to do. I've been shooting. Long time.
Look, we ain't gonna hold you too much longer. We'll let you get away and enjoy your
absolutely
New Year's.
Thank you.
I don't know if you gotta go back to the range or whatever, but
I'm out. Not today. Tomorrow.
If I was you, I'd practice.
I've been practicing. I go every day. Do you go every day?
I go every other day.
No, you don't. Whatever you say. If you go every day or all day, whatever. But
I play Duck Hunt every day.
Yeah, I'm sure that's old school too. But no,
don't
tell everybody.
You ain't on enough of that.
I'm definitely probably older. I'm very close in age to you. I'm sure. I played Duck Hunt.
I'm pretty
sure. I'm pretty sure. You want to throw it out?
I throw it out.
Throw it out. I'm down.
I'm 7'2". I'm 7'2".
Negative. Next.
I
Turn
was born in 70,
backwards.
I was born in 72.
You were born in 72?
Yeah.
Okay, you don't got me by that much.
But I got you.
But you don't got me by that much though. I played Duck Hunt.
Okay. That was when they went to play the new games. Like you going to the black and white team with the little black and white team. You play Duck Hunt.
No, I played Duck Hunt. You ain't got me by that much. You
about 75. You about 75, 76, baby.
Oh wait, now hold on, pimp. Put your cup down.
She in 70. She about 80.
Oh, you're in the 80s.
80.
I'm an 80s baby.
See?
I am 80s.
If you don't shut the hell up talking to me, you ain't got no business talking to me about shit like that. You ain't got no business talking. Yeah. You ain't know what's. She said,
so funny.
You gonna disrespect me like that?
You ain't got but 10 years on the game though.
But 10 years.
10. That's it.
If you find a can of if you find a can of ravioli in your drawer right now, it was 10 years old, would you eat it?
Yes, I'm country.
No, you wouldn't. Oh, boom. No said. No said. I tell you what. Look, I watch Walking Dead. If you alive, I'm coming to join you. We're gonna meet up. We're gonna meet up. We're gonna survive.
I definitely can survive, I'm sure.
Oh my God. Hey.
Thank you, though. I appreciate you guys.
Awesome. This has been awesome. I'm glad you came back on.
Absolutely.
We have another guest, but she didn't never hit us back.
She's fired.
I don't know what happened with that.
Can't fire, man.
Can't fire.
She was valuable. It was some valuable points that she wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
I don't know if the legalities, whatever the case is.
It probably was. It probably was because the case is still open, so we didn't want to jeopardize that.
Okay.
Wish she would have came on, but hindsight to that, we had an excellent guest once again.
Thank you.
And we look forward to
everybody.
Yeah.
Welcome. She's welcome anytime.
Thanks.
After the meet and greet, we turning up. So just
yes, I'm coming prepared.
Yeah.
So, liquor and chips.
I'm prepared.
Yeah, I'm eat chips. I'm eat chips and drink liquor.
I'm prepared.
Hey,
I'm prepared.
Have a blessed, prosperous,
Thank you.
Happy New Year. Be safe.
Thank you, guys.
I know you're gonna be safe when you be protecting yourself and your family.
Yeah.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Hey, so hey, have a great day.
Thank you. You guys be good. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Thank you.
Bye.
Yo, so I don't know what happened to the other chick, man. She ain't come on.
I mean, I don't know, but we had a yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
So what's up with this contest, Tim? You know, if she hang your ass to you,
look. I'm gonna practice a little bit more, but I think I got her. I mean, I'm pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? I ain't worried, B. Dude, nigga, you shoot every day. I'm good, B. If you shoot better than me, I'm gonna fight.
Okay. Should be cold by now.
What we got?
We're gonna try to carry this to 5:00.
Hey, shit, we good.
4:49 now.
Shit.
We're gonna toast a little bit.
Shit. Do I need to drink? Do I need to get some champagne?
I said she came out the room spiffy.
Yeah. What are you doing? Hey.
I wish I could turn the camera around, man.
Shit off, man. Start the Ike Turner show.
Show your wife. She came out in that New Year's Eve dress.
Yeah, she came out. Me got the slits in the pants and all that shit. I don't know.
Go put that Ike Turner suit on.
But I know. Eat the cake, anime. Eat the cake. Oh God, stop. I ain't got to do with that. Seriously, when you go back and look, I ain't saying nothing. He said it. I ain't saying nothing. Nope, I'm not getting involved. That's him. I ain't amen this shit. That's him.
Doing the show outside.
Yeah. Nah, nigga. At the street.
Hey,
hope the drop for a reach.
Have we got? Is it another topic we need to address, or can we talk about? Even though our guest didn't come on.
I guess we can probably address it if
people because we can say shit that she couldn't say.
Exactly. True. So this is the situation for everybody that's watching. the situation is that, and I think it was like in October, there was a funeral that was going on
in High Point.
in High Point. And during the funeral, on the procession of the funeral, there was a drive-by shooting. This is our rendition of it. It was a drive-by shooting by a rival gang. Rendition.
Oh, hold on. Oh, by A gang.
Anyway,
Not
it was
Rob.
another gang. Yeah, it was another gang.
A gang.
And there was a drive-by shooting there, and the victim, from what his family is saying, that he was protecting others from the drive-by shooting.
Church, I think.
And there was an off-duty officer that was there. Don't know why he was there. Don't know what he was doing there. And while he was there doing this drive-by shooting, he ended up shooting this young man in the back several times. And when they found, he couldn't confirm that the young man, according to what I know, they can't confirm that the young man that he shot was shooting at the drive-by shooters, or he even had a weapon at all. But there was a weapon that was found beside him or near him. But they can't confirm any of that.
Now what I can say is, just from my experience with working funeral services, that a lot of times when it's a homicide and it's not resolved by the time of the funeral, that there are plainclothes police officers there. It's police presence there. So I don't know if he was on duty or he had some kind of personal relationship with the deceased.
Yeah.
But I do know that just from my personal experience, that there are oftentimes officers there that plainclothes and clothes, just because of the heated nature. And anytime that you have a gunshot now and you go to the hospital, they shut the hospital down. So it's the same thing with funerals. They have a presence there.
You can get in there and pop it. Yeah, but
so the thing that I guess the issue that we're having is the off-duty cop shooting the guy that was trying to get people back into the church or whatever. They're trying to, get that was it deputy, wasn't it?
I don't know if it was a city cop. I don't know if it was a city cop or a deputy.
They're trying to get him, feel he should be fired.
Yeah, because he got suspended. Suspended.
Right now, we all know the protocol on how things go under investigation.
I'm like this. I mean, and I know factually, you guys have been in altercations where gunfire was exchanged. I do know that, and it's as a civilian, it's hard to know how you will react. But as a police officer who is still, in my mind, has a lack of training, it's hard in my opinion, and I don't know what happened. In my opinion, this is the way I see the scenario going. He's there, he's unarmed. Whatever happens. He hears the gunfire. He's afraid. The officer pulls his weapon out and he shoots anything he deems as a threat, not knowing which side it's coming from. Not saying that the young fella had a weapon, but I'm just saying at the time that this guy shot this person, he deemed them as a threat for whatever reason. I'm not saying that's correct, but I'm just saying you don't have a lot of time to think during those situations. I'm not taking up for him because I feel like the training should be more stringent. I don't think you should have guys out here that's afraid. I don't think scared people can be. You cannot police people if you're scared of them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know what this guy did, but I have heard from the streets that this young guy was Superman. This guy, man, was pulling babies and moms out of the way.
Yeah.
And this guy shot him down, man. That's what I heard. I don't know the factuality of it, but I pray that's not the case.
And just from all of us, we know that High Point is a high gang activity area. You know, and
Man,
that's not saying that this young man was part of a gang or whatever. But at the same time, you know, it's kind of like if you look at it through you gotta look at it from different aspects. Like from the law enforcement area, he knows that it's a high gang activity area. And he was probably just seeing somebody with a gun and shot. That's not saying that he had a gun because they don't know that he had the gun.
yeah.
They just saying there was a gun near him, wasn't his gun. So let's get that. But law enforcement officers see some people shooting, see somebody running, doing this and that, and just shoot. He panic, like you said, lack of training, like or whatever.
Yeah.
Could be borderline racism, good anything. You don't.
I mean,
know.
we don't even know if this officer was black or white. I don't know. I don't know if he was black or white
either.
Okay, so I think we at the end of 2020, and lack of training has always been the excuse that we get. You know, I think it's time we need to stop accepting that as the excuse. They need to stop using that.
True, that's
as
facts.
the excuse.
Yeah, true.
I mean, I'm really not understanding the lack of training because
it's not required. It's not required.
They're training you how to use a gun. You know, a lot of these folks that go into the academy is just like people trying to get a conceal. You know, they never used a gun before. They never had confrontation before. A lot of them, like we've said before on here, used to get their ass whooped in high school.
I love to be a police officer.
You know what I'm saying? So the lack of training, I think, that is missing is being able to communicate with the community.
It used to be community. It used to be community police. You had police officers that patrolled a certain district or a certain part of town, and he knew everybody. He knew who to go to if something happened. He knew who to go to. I'm gonna go to this guy, and he's gonna tell me what happened and why it happened. You know what I'm saying? You don't have that. You cannot police a community that you're not comfortable with. You know, if you're afraid to be in there, you can't be there. You can't be there. If you don't have a relationship with people inside that community, you can't police the community properly.
Yeah, I think we all three of us have grown up in the same city. You know, we knew certain officers by first name, and they knew us, parents.
Yeah,
and you know, growing up, it was certain officers that, and when I say certain officers, I'm saying black and white.
Okay.
All about the shine. You know,
Fazelle who? Did you say Fazelle?
Kelly who? I said what I said.
I said what I said. Fuck him.
Anyway, but like I said, you know, someone was all about the shine, and then you had some that, if they saw us doing, and I'm just gonna put it this way, doing dumb shit, they wasn't afraid to pull us to the side.
Look,
and talk to us.
Absolutely.
Communicate with us. Or, you know, they if they're in the car, they ride through, they hit the lights.
Yeah.
We knew, hey, if I ride back through here again, you better be gone. And we know to get the fuck on.
And see, that's the thing, we don't shout them guys out. We don't shout them guys out. But I ain't in Rockingham County no more. I'm gonna tell you something. Willie Harris.
Absolutely. Yes, sir.
Willie Harris was good. I grew up across the street from him. I remember him winning his first weightlifting competition and bringing a trophy over to show my mother. And when I stayed beside Tom Moore's, I'm old school. When I stayed beside Tom Moore's on Scale Street, he stayed right across the street in the big white house. Pork chop and them check sodas. Check sodas. But he was a good man. And I'm gonna tell you something. Motherfuckers talk shit about this man, but this man wasn't nothing good to me. Ronnie Mac Ellis was a good man.
True story.
Good man.
Back when Northside.
Never mind. Back then, a long time ago. Once upon a time.
Once upon a time. That man
Yeah.
came to my house in his uniform,
Yep.
in his police car, and that man
Yep.
told me, he said, this when I was going to Shiloh, and this
Yep.
man told me, he said, look, I ain't here as a police officer. I ain't here as your pastor. I'm here as a friend. I know what you're doing. Other people above me know what you're doing. If you keep it up, you're going to jail for the rest of your
No.
life.
Enough said. Enough said.
Yeah. He said,
He ain't have to do that. He ain't
I'm
have
just
to do
gonna
that.
talk to you. And when he walked out, my mom said, well, what did he want? And he said, oh, I just want to talk to him about some stuff at church.
See?
See, that's the thing.
That's what that man said. I mean, out the blue.
There was that communication. There
Yeah.
was people
Yeah.
that were not parent, were not mother, were not father. But they gave a damn about whether we made it in life or not.
Yeah.
And if they seen us doing, heading in the wrong
Let me see
direction,
you do it again.
Yeah, using the clip.
Dang, he did it again too, didn't he?
She gonna jam up on him when he Anyway, like I was saying, man, when they seen us heading in the wrong direction, they weren't afraid to stop us and pull us to the side and talk to us. And not only with the police department, our principals, Mr. Macklin.
Oh man.
Teachers, our friends' parents.
Man.
All of our parents. All of our parents.
Yeah. I couldn't do shit. And any one of y'all parents see me doing shit.
All of our parents.
And they wouldn't say nothing. But
yeah.
Ain't you Teddy Bear's son?
Yeah.
Bring him, man. Come here. Ain't you Teddy Bear's son?
Look,
come here.
You come over to the house, my daddy be like, hey boy, what's your daddy? You say Teddy Bear.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. That's how it was. That's how it was. And that's how it should be.
Yes.
It should be like that.
I think we've gotten away from that as a society. And,
yes.
And with getting away from that trickles into the police department, where it just becomes a job to them and not, where they personally want to, see kids go in the right direction.
Yeah, they're not serving and protect. They're not serving and protect. I mean, because serving them is saving them. Saving. You see a kid going the wrong way, holler at me like, look, man, I know what you're doing. I see what you're doing. You're going to jail. You're going to jail, you're going to die. Stop right there. They don't do that, man. They don't do that, man. They like, I'm going to get your little ass.
And really, man, I'm going to put, the three of us out there that, that's probably something we need to look into going into 2021 is kind of, getting a group of kids that maybe ain't doing what they're supposed to in school, and parents having a good time. Maybe we need to get them together and just talk to them a little bit.
Well, Mike, me and you work together coaching, and while we were coaching, we was mentoring them kids, man. So you ain't got a problem with that. Listen, I'll do whatever it takes to save one. You know what I'm saying? I'll do whatever it takes to save one.
Yeah, but let me say this, man. As far as me personally,
yeah.
My parents split up when I was just a little baby.
Yeah.
And my father passed away when I was 10. So, growing up without your father as a boy, that shit is hard. But there was a lot of male figures that was not my daddy, that wasn't afraid to pull me to the side, and like we said, ain't you Mildred's son?
Yep, that's it.
Demetrius' parents wasn't afraid to do that. And we know, my mom, his mom, and your dad, everybody worked at the factory, so everybody knew each other.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So if we did something and somebody said,
you damn right.
Oh, before you got home,
yeah. Oh yeah.
You got home that knew.
So we can't. That goes to that saying where it takes a village.
Yeah.
And I think we really need to get back to that, especially with the Black community. especially in
Yeah.
the black community, especially in these days and times, man.
Absolutely, I agree. I'm listen, man. I'm not perfect, and nobody in this group is perfect, man. But I try to be better today than I was yesterday, man. I mean, I made a lot of mistakes, so I know what not to fucking do. You know what I'm saying? I might not know completely, absolutely what to do, but I know what not to do. You know, and if I can tell these guys, man, come on, man, don't do that. That shit right there ain't worth it. If I can say that. And hell, one man, I think I've done my job, man. That's what I want to do, man. I don't want people to make the same mistakes, man. When we was growing up, you could fight like a motherfucker, man. I mean, we could fight, we could knock each other motherfucker out, and don't have to worry about the shit. Now, if you punch a motherfucker in the face, he gonna try to kill you. He might kill your whole family trying to kill you.
Crack sessions. You will have crack sessions going on for days and weeks.
And that motherfucker can't do this shit.
Look, I got a crack session now. I still got the nickname from that crack session. You know what I'm saying? But that was just yeah. But you know what I'm saying? But it was crack session. You know what I'm saying? Though it wasn't like
oh god.
Get you choked the fuck out.
Yeah, some of them did. You know, CT took it too far.
with old corn chip ass. With that old corn chip ass head.
Yeah, the nigga said milled it too many times.
I know. You had to choke him out.
But you know, but
that's my dog.
That's how.
Yeah. I mean, but you can say shit like that about people. I mean, and that shit don't mean nothing. It's nothing worth your life.
It was crack sessions, man.
Yeah.
We let it go because that didn't define what we were and what we had.
Yeah.
The thing about it is that, you know, probably when we got into high school is when we really saw like the gang culture out in LA.
Yeah.
And of course that shit is countrywide now, close.
Yeah.
And but the thing about us, man, we didn't grow up in an era where somebody talk about my mama, I want to go get a gun and kill it.
Yeah.
No.
You know, we might get upset. Like I said, we can Jones on each other, we can crack on each other.
Yeah.
Or, you know, we're going to put hands on each other.
We put hands and that was it.
And that's it.
But,
next day, it's done. Y'all good.
Yeah, the next day, we probably, you know, we shoot a pound, and that's the end of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, there's times that, you know, playing football. I can remember you and I arguing about on the field while the game going on, arguing about blocking this guy. You know, we going at it, but, you know, we found a way to, you know, work through it, put it back together, and we still family. And, you know, I think all three of us remember the days where, you know, we, you know, it might be a basketball game at Moorhead.
You know what it is. You know what it is. You know what it is.
So better, we coming. All of us united. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't got to speak to you all week. I ain't got to like you. But an motherfucker that I don't know swing on you.
But
heads coming off.
Ain't nobody that ain't for reason gonna put their hands on you.
Nobody. No, we could afford yesterday. You could afford You got to fight. Everybody. And I love that. We had that. Yeah, and we still didn't go over there and shoot and kill nobody. We fought. Them motherfuckers fought. I still remember. I'm gonna tell y'all something. This it will never go away. Madison Mayor then. It was some. Listen, man. It was some jokers. I'm gonna tell you somebody. What was that motherfucker's name? Pookie Low. I'm gonna tell you something. That motherfucker hit me in my eye one time. I went and fought somebody else. We lined up. He punched me in my eye. I went and fought somebody else. What happened? Y'all good? Y'all good? Y'all need me to come through?
Nah, we good.
40s and blunts?
Nah, we good.
Oh yeah. Look, that dude Pookie Low, man. That little motherfucker could fight, man. But I ain't want to kill him. They want to punch me in my eye. Okay. Somebody else. Let me grab somebody else here. I grabbed the wrong one. But I mean, it was just like that, man. I mean, back in the day, we used to fight. If we were alive, if we were young now, like we were then, we'd be dead. You'd be dead, I'd be dead. Somebody would have shot us.
That's true.
And that's scary. And that's scary because I mean, we fought. I was fighting every weekend one night. I mean, every weekend I was fighting. Win, lose, or draw, I was fighting.
Yeah.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm Uncle Trouble, man. Uncle Trouble.
Okay.
But look, though. So check this out, man. We've been in about 2 hours now, Timmy. You not
Shit.
here. Sister gonna have to take yours for you.
Anime.
Drink the drink, anime. Drink the drink, anime. If you drink for me, your name is officially Big Yummy.
Look, Timmy said your name is officially Big Yummy. So you gotta come on.
Get on the screen. Get on the screen. Get on the screen, Miss Hope. Get on the screen, Miss Hope. Drink for me, Miss Hope.
Look.
What she got on?
Look,
She is Sam Carter. She got a silver slip on. She had a silver slip on. Oh shit! What the hell? I'm scared. I lay down.
Look, come over, baby.
This nigga.
Come on, there. Hey, Miss Hope.
Here.
Hey, Miss Hope. Thank you for inviting me and us to your house. I appreciate it. I know we come through and we make noise, and then you have to damn tell the kids to be quiet because we making noise, and I appreciate everything you do. I really love what you and your husband have, man. It's a beautiful thing that two people can love each other so much, man. I am in envy of you two guys. And just keep doing what you're doing, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. Black ain't nothing better than black love. You smell the incense.
Right. Absolutely.
Y'all make me.
Y'all keep it going.
We are. We blowing up. We blowing up. I wasn't gonna tell these guys this year, but we got an opportunity for maybe 15 minutes a day after 8 o'clock at Atlanta radio station. So I'm trying to work that thing out. So we might, So we gonna do something.
What the check look like?
Shit, it don't matter about the check now. It don't matter right now. It don't matter about the check. We're gonna write it later. But we're gonna take this opportunity. We got to do it for free. We got to do it for free right now. What y'all got? I'm gonna put my.
We got a little Rick Ross. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna drink some.
Get a bottle up or something. He got.
Hey. Y'all drinking Rick Ross. I'm drinking Ricky Fountain.
Happy New Year, brothers. Man,
Happy New Year, brother. Love you, man. Hey, look, next year, big and better thing. Boom.
You know it. And to all of y'all that's out there watching, man, we appreciate.
Damn, you should have drunk that. At that time. I can't drink 2 shots back to back. Go ahead. I'm gonna try. Shit, Coochie.
We love y'all. We want to thank
damn, Coochie,
for the support. And we're going to get up out of here. No closing comments tonight.
Yeah.
We're going to take 2020. Fold that shit up, put it in the damn suitcase. Throw that motherfucker in the middle of the street.
Everybody that's been watching, sending messages about the show, supporting us. Big ups, man. We love y'all. Y'all be safe tonight. Y'all be safe tonight. And hey, we'll be back at y'all at the beginning of the year. Happy New Year.
Hey. All right. Peace.
Peace out, Timmy. Happy New Year, bro.
All right, bro. Happy New Year, bro. Love y'all, man. Y'all be easy, man. Y'all. Hey, look, y'all need me, call me. I'm coming.
Got you.
We've been drinking.